he's lost.
You need a ride?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Dirty Pipes video. Today is an exclusive to the Dirty Pipes channel because we have a very special car. In fact, it is one of the Dirty Pipes' actual car. They daily drive this. And without further ado, we are going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1.
How long do you want me to sit here?
I get too high. Masala with this must be too far. I get too high. Masala with this must be too far.
Did you hear Todd was diagnosed with phlegma?
Alrighty, guys, as you heard, we had the GTR, we had the R8, and now we have the GT3 RS. This was not a car that I was planning on. You can ask Todd or Braden. I had zero desire to have a 911 until we drove Live It Dream It's, aka Gabe. He let me borrow his GT3 RS for like 2 hours and it literally changed my life. So now we have one and it's been absolutely amazing. Let me give you a quick little rundown of what we've done to the car so far. We have the full K40. I don't even know if we can mention this, but we have stuff on the front just to let us know when we're in proper zones for speeding, all that kind of fun stuff. We sadly do not, because I know Braden's gonna say something about it, we do not have updated headlights. These are like the base GT3 lights, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't matter. Check out this badge right here. Now, most of the GT3 RS does not actually have physical badges. They're literally stickers. So sick. Thank you, Envision. Come around, we got the Vossen LC2s. This was also done by Envision as well. These are their new, I guess, what do you call it, center lock wheels that they just released. And so, yeah, we have this finished in satin gold. 20s in the front, 21s in the rear. Absolutely incredible wheels, and it ties the whole car together with all the yellow. We got the ultraviolet color, of course, because it is like it is the coolest color. That's one of them. And then you have the wing. We got another Envision special, Daddy Chill, Toddy Chill. See where we're going with this? Everyone's got chill. Chill. And then we make our way to the back. We have our super illegal black and white license plate, but that's all right. Gotta have it somewhere. And then we have our exhaust system is actually a full Fabspeed headers, race headers, Fabspeed side exhaust, and then a GMG Center exhaust. That kind of completes the whole exhaust system here. Gabe is the one that helped put that all together, so thank you so much, Gabe. But yeah, that is pretty much the exterior. That's pretty much everything so far in the RS. Now I think about it, that is not a lot of stuff. We need to add some more stuff to that.
But we do have, there's a few options he missed. This is an uncommon choice, which is the red tail lights. Most of the ones you see on the RS, agreed.
That's fair.
Most of the RS have the Euro specs tail lights, which are clear.
Ones, right? The clear ones, yep.
Clear?
That's right.
What about missing tire letters in the rear? Comment below if you like tire letters. If you don't, you can dislike the video.
Or go message Mr. Absurd on Instagram.
Yes, flood his and say you love him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but there's carbon. Oh, actually, we got carbon, which I actually did not know about. Everything, the front, underneath, this is like all carbon. Look at all that. That's the lightest freaking hood I've ever seen in my life, or felt. And then the rear is like, what do you call that? Like green, or I don't know what the frick it is. Is that just from heat? It's gotta be just from heat. The back? See how the back is like?
This is a
little dusty, but it's like a different color.
Yeah, it's just because of the way the...
Oh dang, I thought it was special.
Still carbon.
Never mind.
It's still carbon, but it's just the way the...
It's not as cool.
What do they call it? The hard stuff, the adhesive, what do they call it? You know what I'm talking
about. Hard adhesive?
No! Not glue.
Super glue?
Epoxy.
Oh.
It's just the way the epoxy is aged and with the heat.
There you go.
It's like when you get like a cheap JDM carbon fiber hood and it turns green over time. It's because that's...
So this is cheap JDM
No.
fiber.
That's because it's been exposed to sun. That's because of heat.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's still cheap.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Wow. Guess we're not reviewing his car.
Wait till we get his cheap car.
So yeah, that is pretty much everything currently done to the GT3 RS.
Well, and you lowered it.
Yeah, kind of.
It's lower.
It needs to go lower. Yeah, I guess the rear is more lower than the front.
Because from factory, you have fully adjustable suspension because this is a GT car.
Yep.
So they wanted to make sure that you could take it on the track, do some cool things with it, and so fully adjustable suspension.
Yep.
It's
Forgot about the shifter.
Well, I haven't done it. I thought we were doing the outside. Fine, let's do the inside. Good grief. Yeah, per Todd's request. Carbon fiber bucket seats. This was a must. I literally could not, when I was looking for cars, I would not take anything less than these bucket seats, which was just the couch seats. They aren't bad seats. I just really wanted the carbon fiber seats because these seats, if you want to put them in aftermarket, are like 18 G's. Like at least 18 G's. It's disgusting. So we had to get that. We got the upgraded, well, slightly upgraded interior. We have the carbon down here. Got the yellow straps to match the yellow seat belts. We have the cup shifter, which lets you, I'm gonna slide over here. We have the cup shifter right here, carbon cup shifter, courtesy of Gabe, who's actually pretty much done everything on this car.
Where's the chrono?
Okay, let's just go back out to the, shut up. Yeah, two things my car did not come with that I was very sad about. I wasn't super sad about it, but sport chrono and updated headlights, and those are literally the only two things that these guys give me crap about.
Don't you have to be able to read a clock to really enjoy the chrono?
Oh my
Well, when you miss two options, that makes this car literally a sub 200K car. So that's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Might as well. I'll give you 150 for it.
We're doing applications for 2 new dirty pipes, so hit me up. Ask Jeevz. I'm just kidding. Alrighty, we're gonna go jump in. Braden's gonna break down some of the performance that you may or may not have known about the GT3 RS, and we're gonna see what happens.
I get too loaded. I've been too focused, working when they never notice.
behind us. Cool little party trick, but also a very usable feature if you track this car's pit speed. Inside you can't really tell, but outside it sounds insane.
Oh, that sound is so sick.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is literally the fact that you can buy, again, a track ready car from factory that you can drive on the road.
Pretty bonkers.
It's so sick. And I mean, it just rides like almost no body roll.
It's done. It's crazy.
Now, as a passenger experience, how does it feel?
Feels good. I mean, these seats aren't bad. They're the carbon seats, but they're still comfortable.
Which is surprising because every carbon bucket seat that I've sat in usually does not feel that great. Like Huracan Performante, 20-30 minutes in the car before your lower back starts hurting. Like, you talk to any owner that usually options these seats, it's not great. And we're waking up the entire candy because of this exhaust. Yeah, I feel very good in this car. Butterfly, Anyway, hopefully any of the audio picked up
Yeah.
a quarter of that.
If not, it got a lot of good exhaust sounds.
So crazy. I mean, again, downsides to the car, not a ton of storage. You do got a front and no back seat, so you have more than your typical two-seater sports car. But cup holders, my car's not even an option with cup holders. In fact, it was a $700 option and you can fit a Red Bull can. So, if you're just wanting a fun weekend car, this is it. Especially if you've got a $200,000 budget, well, over. Which is hilarious because this car was over $200,000 MSRP back in 2016 and right now in today's market, obviously everything's very inflated, but even in the inflated market is close to MSRP with miles on it. That's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, this car is just amazing. Just, overall, can't complain about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about some of the performance aspects of the GT3 RS. So if you're in the market or were curious, if you didn't already know, we're going to give you a breakdown. So let's start here in the rear. It is a rear engine car. There's a difference. The Cayman and the 911, there's a mid engine and then there's a rear engine. This is a rear engine. The 911s are common for that. If I am wrong, cut out this part of the video. But it is equipped with a 4-liter Boxer 6-cylinder, which puts out 510 horsepower, which for this light of a chassis is bonkers. This chassis weighs a little over 3,200 pounds, a little less than 33, but I don't know if that's dry or wet. I can't remember, but it is so light because you've got the carbon bucket seats, you got a carbon bonnet. There's a lot of carbon, and in fact, Porsche is so concerned about weight on these cars. If you look at the paint, and were ever to scratch one of these, it is a single phase 1-coat paint. In fact, you talk to any detailer, this is a horrible paint to try to correct because it is so thin. They are so concerned about weight on this car. It's amazing. This car was built for one purpose, and that is to be on the track. So in fact, if we look here, you've got all the vents, you've got tons of vents coming in, both for the brakes and all the cooling that this car needs. And since we were talking about carbon, let's take a look at these brakes here. This car was equipped with carbon ceramic brakes with a 6-piston caliper. You can equip this car with steel brakes. It's kind of personal preference. Some people like carbon ceramic, some people like steel, some people will say one's better than the other. It's still kind of up for the debate. I believe steel technically is better for track, but I don't know. Either way, it looks super sick on the car. I would prefer this spec. If you see any yellow caliper GT3 RS,
you know they're bumping, dude.
Unless someone painted them, then that's bad.
How fast does this thing go?
This thing is fast, 0 to 60 in not sub, but a little over 3 seconds. I don't know I can't remember the exact time on that, but the reason it's able to do that is because it's equipped with a 7-speed PDK transmission, and that thing is bonkers. If you ever want to look at shift times, I don't remember the exact.
I think this one though is only equipped to stay at 7,000 RPMs.
Yeah, if you're Jeevz, you never see past 4th gear on the freeway.
This is a really unique spec. It's the Jeevz spec. It only stays in 1 gear and stays at 7,000 RPMs.
But it does sound amazing.
You gotta do it for the people, brother. Come on, you gotta do it for the kids.
Or the pit speed. It's either that or 7,000. One of the two.
One of the two. But either way, this thing is fully loaded suspension. I mean, this is a track car. That was its intention. It comes with a pit limiter. It's got fully adjustable suspension. I mean, everything you need and want out of a track car, this thing comes from factory. It's insane. In fact, we found an option at Porsche Salt Lake. I don't know if you remember this, Jeevz, where someone optioned this with no radio.
Oh, true.
No
I do
AC,
remember that. Yeah.
Absolutely bare bones, and you can get that from factory, streetable, and yeah, that's it. This car is a monster. So,
and it handles like it's on rails.
Well, we're gonna get into that.
Oh, my bad.
Right now.
That was part of the
Yeah,
performance.
we're getting into that right now.
Sorry, I thought handling was part of performance. My bad.
Todd always just assuming.
Oh, seriously, can't take him
I
anywhere.
assume you guys aren't cool, but that's not.
This guy's just hungry. That's why. He's hungry.
Getting hangry.
What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting for lunch?
I don't know. Jeevz will probably cry about it, and then we'll go there, and then he'll want to go there like 30 times the next time.
What are you talking about?
Zulu chicken.
Dude, I'm so down. I'm just glad he finally is going to Zulu Chicken now that I brought it up a couple times.
This guy fought me for 2 years on Zulu chicken, then went, and now he's like, hey, you guys want to go to Zulu?
I'm freaking down
Want
though.
to go to Zulu?
Hey, Devin, you down for Zulu Chicken?
That is, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. So instead of me talking, let's let the car do the talking. no body roll, stiff, handles so well, and just sounds amazing. Now there's a little bit of drone with the 4,000 RPMs with this, but overall, I mean, it is something I could live with the drone, just to have the sound of that over and over. I still can't get over how fast this thing shifts.
The corners are scared me, dog. Every time you turn, I was like, ah!
Oh my gosh.
I hate doing these videos.
That was so worth
We need to start filming some slower cars. At least that way I can fake it. This is the best daily driven car I've ever had. No question, no comparison. GTR was second. R8 was third, just because, I don't know, I mean, I like how raw this feels, and after I drove Jeevz RS, then I went back to my R8, I was like, severely disappointed, because I was like, dude, this is like not the same car. Not the same. Obviously the prices are different, but this car is like a completely different beast. Such a looker on the road too, ultraviolet. The sound, like, it is so, and it's like super reliable. Aside from the fact that my car broke for 4 weeks, everything else is really reliable, and I love that. There's really nothing else to say. I keep it really short. This is literally my favorite car so far that I've ever had. It's my favorite car, no question. Anyone that drives a GT3 RS, they know. GT3, they already know. That's why the Porsche fan clubs are freaking huge, because they get it. I wouldn't consider myself like a die-hard, like, oh, Porsche guy, but I'm obsessed. I drive this, I think I put this thing like 5,000 miles, almost 6,000 miles in 3 months, 4 months, not even that, 2.5 months. It is legit. Come on, does not get old. Come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just got done driving that car, and oh my gosh, all I have to say is that is a freaking amazing car. Tell us what you guys think about this video. I mean, Jeevz. I mean, Jeevz drives us all the time, so.
Yeah, this is my daily driver, so
Yeah.
I already know what to think.
My in-car footage is probably so boring, but it's just because, like, honestly, if you see me react that way while I'm in a car, it means I'm genuinely enjoying it. If I'm talking, I'm probably not enjoying it as much as I should. And to be honest, this car, like, it's just so much fun. And being in the canyon, it was literally made for this. And this is my favorite type of driving. I love driving fast in a straight line, but canyons are, that's my
Oh my gosh, this car is home in the canyons. It was
Let's keep talking, because I like Todd's arm shaking.
Sorry, Dad.
I got little arms. Got a big head, little arms.
This has been one of our, this is a fun video. Like, this was like
I
a
think
really
the best
fun one
car
to
we've
film.
had.
Yeah,
but
this
not
is a
to give
fun
away
one.
anything. But
No, we got some cool stuff coming up for sure. Yeah, dude, 2022, we're swinging hard. We came swinging a little bit later. We got him at him in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Now we're ready. We're gonna go all in 2022. Let us know what you guys think. Rating is coming right after this.
we'll see you on the next one.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a chance to see where the Porsche 911 GT3 RS stacks on our list. I'm curious to see how it does against Braden and Todd's cars, because to be honest, this is like one of the coolest cars I've ever owned in my life. So let's see where it stacks up. We're jumping out into comfort. Now I know comfort's a little bit difficult for Todd and Braden. We didn't drive, I mean, we drove it far, but I actually drove it from Arizona to Utah. So I had a chance to be in that thing for a minute. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that was one of the most comfortable cars I have ever been in my life. Like, no joke. You think that the bucket seats would be uncomfortable? It is no joke. More comfortable than the R8, more comfortable than the GTR, more comfortable than most of the cars that I've ever driven. Dude, it is unreal. We gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I honestly feel like it's a little fair. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little bit higher would have been nice, but I'm curious to see. We'll see what happens when we go to Car Week. I think in the next couple weeks, and we'll see what they think, because I know we're going to switch off cars on the way down to Car Week. We're going to see what they think, because maybe that number might change. Who knows? But 7.5 out of 10 is what we are giving comfort. And then next is our daily driver category. How does this car do driving all around? I daily drive this car almost every day. I've probably put like 8,000 miles on it already in the last 4 months, 3 to 4 months, which has been crazy. So I am daily driving this car more than most people. I think Grady is the only other person in Utah that drives his Porsche more than me. We just go ham on our Porsches. We gave it a 7.5 out of 10. This car is absolutely bonkers to daily drive, and it is definitely a little bit stiff. It is not a comfortable, soft ride. So you're going over bumps, you're hitting it, you're feeling it. Not the greatest going around all the time, and the exhaust is freaking so loud. Now let's go jump into speed. Is it fast? It is totally fast. For how much it weighs, it is absolutely nuts. And you get a chubby guy like me in there, it still pulls. It is so quick. We gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I am so shocked at how great the car does, how quick the power, it feels like the whole, what do you call it, power curve or whatever, it's all like linear. It's all just goes, it's so crazy. 8.5 out of 10. That is what we are giving it. Now jumping into style, everyone knows most Porsches pretty much look the same. Most of them do. The RSs are one of the few that actually sets itself apart. It looks completely, it just looks outrageous. It looks like a spaceship. Like the wing and the body lines, like it is out there, and it has such a presence on the road. We gave that a 9 out of 10. It really is the color combination mixed in with the way it's styled. It is absolutely bonkers. 9 out of 10 for the styling category. And to finish it off with practicality, I would not be using this. I mean, all around the car is absolutely insane, but using it just in everyday use, there's a lot of things you can't really do. I mean, golfing is basically useless. If you have a passenger, you're screwed. Groceries are basically, just running around getting everyday stuff. The boot, the front is actually still pretty spacious for what it is. It's not bad, but it's not like, you're not bragging to people about how much space it has. The ride's a little stiff, but it's a track car. Like it's a track car that you can, it's street legal, and that's what it is. And to be honest, the 7 out of 10 for the practicality is not bad. But yeah, that puts us at 39.5 out of 50. That is actually a little bit higher than what I thought we were gonna get, but I am excited to see where that stacks up against Braden's car. A little bit, I mean, they're different cars, so I'm curious to see where it stacks up with Braden's car, and who knows, maybe Todd's new car. So 39 out of 50, 39.5, sorry, out of 50. What do you guys think about that? Let us know in the comments below, and check out our bar. We're gonna show all of our cars in order from like rankings, kind of where they're at, where they stack up against each other. I love you guys so much. I love you, Todd loves you, Braden loves you. We love making these videos, and we're gonna start making more of these the more that we start to free up our time, because we were so locked up before. But thank you so much. Leave a like, let us know what you think about us in the comments below. What car do you want to see next? And we're gonna see you soon. Peace.